You see, I was born in America, but my mother believes that every person is a tree, that we are one with the earth. Our trunks may grow wild and free, but our roots are fixed in the dirt, and we draw nourishment from the soil we live in. When they told her that in the autumn leaves fall and they're reborn in the spring, she said, "Not where I'm from. My trees are evergreen." We left America when I was 6. You see, my mother is a stark believer that the left is the right side to drive. She was afraid that if I absorbed too much of its sun and drank too much of its rain, I would mistake America's dreams for mine, mistake the green of my chlorophyll for red, blue, and white, that I would go over to the right side, the "I'm proud of a piece of land" side, and my tree would be washed away in that landslide. You see, she wasn't afraid she would have to let go of me. She was afraid she would have to let go of her ideology for me. I was raised in India, New Zealand, and Japan. I learned how to shoot a 3 in Oakland, fell in love with numbers in Trivandrum, learned how to surf in Auckland, and first watched Cowboy Bebop in Tokyo. But it still hurts when you realize no matter how many times you're adopted, you're still an orphan. Too American to be Indian and too brown to be American. In 2006, when the tsunami hit the southern shore of India, I felt my mother's roots cringe, and her otherwise thick bark crack. I said, "Mom, it's gonna be all right." But the look in her eyes meant that my roots weren't deep enough to feel the earthquake. Before the magnitude magnifies, I would be uprooted. In a world of underground giants, I was light-footed. So I wander, looking for a home, hoping that the next city will make me stay. But don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for a nation. Partitions are subsets of a set that don't intersect. Riemann's theorem states that as we decrease the number of partitions of an open dense set, the topological possibilities increment exponentially. Do you understand what this means? With every border you erase, every wall you break, our possibilities increment exponentially. My grandfather once told me a story. Before time, there were only 2 dragons. They danced together in the void, but one burned the other, and from its ashes rose a tree. The dragon wound itself around the tree, and that is our universe. A dragon and a tree. Space and time, that is all we are. A dragon and a tree.